friends, and the vegan with a new juice on a gentle juice fasting day. That's once a week, usually. I can also fast longer if I really feel great and there is something special to celebrate. But usually I go one day. That is a gentle, very easy. I don't even need to see a doctor or medical advice because I feel good. I can do fast one day. And medical science says there is no problem with one day. When you go longer than one day, then there might be problems you don't even feel immediately. So you better have medical advice if you're not sure. But with one day you're always safe. So if you're feeling great, if you're healthy, of course, that's always the assumption. You're healthy, one day, no problem. Today's the day again, and I make a new juice that was always do on a fasting day because I feel creative, I feel inspired. I drink only liquids, a lot of liquids, then digestion rests. That means I have all the energy for cleansing inside, outside, for self-reflection, my mind. I think about things that I don't usually think about. For example, I think about a desire for some food. I think, why do I like that food? It comes to my mind because on a day on a fasting I don't eat. I suddenly think about a food. I want to have that now. Why do I want to have that? And then this food becomes an imagination, an idea. I can watch it. I can watch my desire for that food. And it tells me a lot about myself. Why do I desire that? And that moment when I don't eat it, I cannot eat it because I'm fasting, I decided not to do that, then I become detached from that food. And detachment means that you can watch it without being involved. So I can watch myself, so to say, as attached to that food. But I, of course, am, because otherwise I wouldn't desire it. Desire means attachment. So I have a desire, attachment, but I don't take it. So I can watch it. Okay, I have that desire, I feel that desire, and that desire, why do I have that desire? And that is easier to find out, and that is self-reflection. Without self-reflection, there is no way to liberate yourself. In yoga we do that. We are going for self-liberation, for expanding awareness. And self-reflection is one point, and the other point is intuition. Right? When you really, when you know who you are, when you are with yourself, when you understand what you do and why you do it, and you're not attached anymore, then you have pure intuition. What comes to your feeling, to your gut feeling, is then pure, not clouded by desires that you don't understand why. And so a clear mind gives you a good intuition. And a little bit ago, I'm getting there a little bit, I'm not fully enlightened or something. I'm just a normal yoga student, normal person. But the clearer the mind gets, the more you have intuition, the better intuition, the clearer intuition. So it helps me to create recipes. That's why I always make a recipe on a fasting day. And so this recipe is a carrot beet juice. That's a classic. I have carrots here and I have beets. That's the base. Because the vegetables, and they have a lot of sugar. They have earth flavors. And that's really what I wanted to drink today. I want to have a beet juice and a carrot juice. They're very easy to juice and they're very powerful, a lot of sugar, a lot of earth minerals. So they energize me. And I feel like doing that now. I don't want to have any other juice today. For right now, maybe later. But that was the juice. So what do I do when I want to have the juice? I try to find other ingredients that I could add to this juice, to these ingredients, that make it delicious and that I didn't use before in that combination. So the new recipe, and that is orange and apple. I have some oranges and some apples, same amount, about, maybe 3-4 oranges, 2-3 apples, it depends on how large the apples are. So I have 2.5 cups of each maybe, so it's not so important how much. Because apples and oranges are wonderful to combine with both beets and carrots, classical combinations for both. Oranges even more. Apple also. Apple more with carrot, orange more with beet and carrot. Apple with beet a little bit, but not always as nice. So orange is here more classic, but apple too. So, and together, apple and orange are also a wonderful juice. If I juice orange with apples, tastes delicious, I found. I didn't know that. Very common fruit and very wonderful together even. Orange apple juice. Who knows orange apple juice, right? I haven't ever seen that before. So it tastes delicious. And that's why I combine it now with the carrot and the beet. And I add, to make it more interesting, I found that also celery stalks. Just 3 celery stalks. And celery, I found, it's a classical seasoning for all kinds of soups, broth, and so on. They use it to season that, to make it more, a little bit salty, a little bit earthy, a little bit smoky. Yeah, it adds a smoky flavor to the other recipe, to the other flavors of the juice. It's not, I don't like, so far, maybe I learned to like that. Many people like celery juice. They love it. I not really, but I like it as a seasoning. It's a fascinating, exciting flavor when it just a little bit adds this smoky tone, yeah, to the other flavors. It makes it really interesting. So I do that, and I add lemon and ginger. That's an all-time classic in my recipes. Lemon and ginger are a classic combination to boost many flavors, many recipes. I use it in many recipes. Yeah. Lemon and ginger. 1 lemon here and maybe 3 inches of ginger root or so. So I begin now, and then I will come back and taste that juice and show you in a moment. That's my juice, and it's a beautiful color, and I have more than a liter. This would be a liter, and this has maybe 2 cups more or so, 1 or 2 cups, so I have a little bit more than a liter, 1.2 or so, 1.3. It's a lot of juice, and I will drink it slowly, of course, but first I have to know if it's delicious. I didn't taste it yet. I just used everything I had, and let's see what comes out of it. Is that exactly the juice I wanted today? It's wonderful. All the flavors are there, but all pretty much in the right ratio. So pretty much one flavor with many aspects. I could, with the fine tongue, I could taste all these flavors: the carrot, beet, apple, orange, lemon, the ginger, also the celery, but they're not so in the foreground. There is not one ingredient stronger than all the others. No, it's really a nice, rounded, one flavor. That's good, and it tastes amazing. All these shades are there. It's sweet, it's sour, it's a little bit, this earth tones, this heavy earth tones are there, and the lemon and the ginger makes it lighter, of course, and the sugar makes it lighter, lifts it up. It's wonderful. It's really what I wanted now. Very happy. Show you what it looks like. Pour it into my little glass here and just show you. Then you have your own impression a little bit better. You see, that's what the color is, the texture. You see the texture. That's always significant for a juice, either a thick or a thin juice. It's a pretty complex juice. It has 7 ingredients, and there's a lot. The easiest juice is a carrot juice, I would say. Yeah. Fasting with a carrot juice is classic. It's over 100 years old. Yeah. Just using carrots. It's in many cultures they serve carrot juices in fast food restaurants even, and you can also add a carrot to that, an orange to that. That is also a classic. So we can also add an apple. Then it gets a little bit more complicated. Apple, carrot, and with the beet juice a little bit more complicated. But you know. All these juices are just variations, and here it's a little bit complicated. 7 ingredients is a lot. That is a lot, and for my experience is a lot. I can handle it now. I know how to make these juices with 7 ingredients. I do that oftentimes. I have 2 main ingredients. That's the carrot and the apple, the carrot and the beet here. I know many carrot juices, simple ones. I know many beet juices. So I can play them, put them together. So with 2 of these juices, each has 3, I already have 6, maybe 5, 6 or 7, then I'm already there. Adding the celery is the 7, and so that is, so these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are very important for making recipes. Beginning with 3 ingredients, that is basic, because the 2 would be too simple, all for the taste buds. You taste very easily what the 2 ingredients are. With 3, you have a lot more options to what could it be. So what could be predominant? Yeah. What's that now? 3 is a lot more complex, and that is exciting. If it's complex, and you can really analyze it, then you feel more easily than having to think all the time. So, in short, so 7 ingredients is a lot for me, but I know it by now. And if you want juice, I would recommend really to begin with, a small number of ingredients, maybe 1 or 2 ingredients. Find a way. Yeah, if it's juicing, it would be interesting even to find out if you could juice, for example, a carrot. Depends on the carrot you have. Some carrots are wonderful to juice, fresh and sweet. Some carrots can taste a little bit bitter. You have to try that. Yeah, you juice a carrot and you taste it. Too bitter. Okay, 1 apple, and then yes, that's what I like. That's the way I would begin, with 1 ingredient, adding another one if necessary. And if you want to have it really fancy, you take 3. That's what I would say begins the excitement. But begin with the ingredient, explore the ingredients. That's my tip. Also for cooking, if you want to learn cooking, I would say begin with a small number of ingredients. Yeah. Excitement begins with 3. Yeah. But that's not saying that 1 ingredient couldn't be very exciting. I find excitement in an apple. I eat an apple or a carrot. I can be excited. Yeah, that's not the point. But to do something new, something that is really has been there before, the flavor experience. That I would say, and do that every day to make it, and that begins to make sense. Yeah, you keep going to do these excitements. Yeah, when you have 3 ingredients, the variations, the possible variations, they are so numerous that it makes sense to begin to learn cooking, exciting recipes with 3 ingredients. And then you can make more, of course. But begin with 1 is super. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. And if you want to go more about fasting, you can go to Facebook. There is a page that's called Tree Yoga Moon Fasting. Tree Yoga. Try yoga. That's where the flow comes from in yoga. Tree Yoga is the inventor of the flow in yoga. Flow yoga. Yoga flow. In the 80s, that happened with Yogini Kaliji. She was inspired to do that. It's a channel for universal knowledge, as we say. And that is a special yoga style that is very nice and very gentle. Non-violent lifestyle also. She's advocate of the animal kingdom. She wants to have the animal free. Our animal friends should be free. They should be free to live and to run around wherever they want. Not everywhere, of course, but they need more place. And nature needs to be expanded again. We took it away too much from them. So that's what she wants to, and that's why I'm a fan. I'm a big animal fan, and she inspires me also to do these recipes here. And yeah, she brought the flow into yoga. That's now a worldwide movement. Flow yoga is everywhere. Many don't even know what tree yoga is, but it comes from tree yoga. You can look it up. It's very, 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 very cool style, and that's why this group is called Tree Yoga Moon Fasting. Got the fasting method, the Gentle Juicefasting comes from her too. And on Facebook you find this page, Tree Yoga Moon Fasting, and you can be a member, very easy, and you can join, and then you see a new recipe every week, at least about. And there's a calendar with the best fasting days, your moon fasting days, and so on. See you soon.